Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I am Patrice Johnson if you are new here. And today I am going to be sharing a little bit about why I do not really watch sewing blogs. The main reason, so I've been sewing for a very, very long time. But in the sewing community, there's always something that you can learn. And I feel like that there are so many other video bloggers and sewing influencers. That's probably a really good name for them. Sewing influencers who do a really, really good job at making content and putting up content on like different techniques and how to make a thing. I know that Brittany Jones does like a really good series on how she breaks down her sewing into like 30-minute increments so she can get her garments made. I've seen videos where bloggers are sharing their process with batch cutting. So like they'll cut one day, they'll do all the prep work, so interfacing, pressing the next day, and then like the third day they'll sew. So while I'm familiar with all of that stuff, and I really, really love that everybody is sharing their hobbies and their passions with the world, because that's what YouTube affords us the opportunity to do. For me, it's not really great content to watch. So now don't get me wrong, in order to support my friends in the sewing community, I will take my tablet and select the playlist, and I will let your videos play for hours until my battery dies on my tablet, just so that you get the watch time and the views on your content. So that's something I will do. I'll also go through and like take a channel and go through and just like all the videos so that you get the interaction and the engagement on your channel. But I have found that for me, watching sewing content is not an enjoyable experience, because I get so much more inspiration from seeing your makes on Instagram than I do from watching them be made. And I don't know if it's like a mental thing because I know how to sew, that there's a disconnect for me with watching you sew versus me just doing it myself. Now, one thing I will do is that and when I'm saying sewing, I mean like actually sitting at the machine and sewing a garment. Like, I'm really not interested in that. As a sewer, I know how the machine works. So like as a learner, when I, maybe, 15, 20 years ago, if YouTube was as big as it is now, I probably would have like consumed that content, just like ate it up, right? But for me, unless I'm trying to learn a new skill, watching sewing videos is just really not my cup of tea. Now, again, I'm going to say that I still support the entire sewing community. If I am subscribed to your blog, your YouTube channel, I will periodically go in, turn my tablet on, and literally let your entire content list play out. Or if I'm, not really, ready to just kind of do that, I'll pop in and I'll just go through and I'll like a bunch of your videos. So I really, it's one of those things, like I want to support your channel, but I don't necessarily want to sit down and watch you sew, unless I am learning a new skill. So for instance, when I was first learning how to drape and pattern draft, I was on Daniela Tebois' channel, what is her last name? Kim Dave. Those two channels literally taught me how to drape, how to create patterns, how to, that process. Consumed it, couldn't get enough of it. I also watched, I think it was Nick Barrios. I watched anything that they put out when I was learning that skill. I couldn't get enough of it. I would watch it on repeat. I have them saved. I have their videos downloaded in case something ever happens and YouTube deletes all of their content, or they decide to take all their content down. When I'm learning something, there's not enough video that I can watch, right? But If it's something that I already feel very, very comfortable doing, I don't really get the entertainment factor about it, and it becomes kind of mundane. It's probably the word that I'm looking for. And I hope you all agree with me. Like, definitely not bashing anyone. Like I said, I still support the content that you all share as sewing vloggers. And I know that most of the people that watch my channel are sewing vloggers. I probably have a few new people to my channel since I've had my breast reduction and I've been sharing that journey. But for the most part, the people that watch this channel are a part of the sewing community. So like, I want y'all to stay and, support me, and I'll support you. Like, definitely want to, continue to be part of the sewing family. But yeah, I just wanted to be honest with y'all and share that, like, in terms of like viewing and entertainment, YouTube for me is a place that I come when I either want to learn how to do something or I want to be entertained, right? So when I come to YouTube to watch content, I'm watching finance channels, people who share investing tips, people who are sharing real estate investing, stock investing, people who are talking about 401ks and basically building a legacy and securing your future, like how to live an abundant life. Like, those are the people that I love finance channels. I like to watch. So mostly right now, I've been all about like the finance channels. I also like to watch videos about people who are living alternate lifestyles. So the people who are car life, #van life, can't get enough of it, because to me, it is so bizarre but brave. And there's this one guy, Jake McCullum. Right now, I am fascinated with him and his story of him living in his car. I watch Kara and Nate. They were travel vloggers. They have traveled to over 100 countries, and now they're doing van life because of COVID. So like, these are the type of things, like, for me, watching the people who are living alternate lifestyles, love them to death. As far as like when I was learning how to do makeup, loved the makeup bloggers. Could not get enough of Andrea Renee. She was so I picked people who had like my skin tone to like really watch and follow. But Andrea Renee is one that I'll still watch her content, because she's kind of grown from from just doing more she used to only do like makeup, and now she's more of a lifestyle. And so I like her personality. Who else did I used to watch? I can't remember the name of her channel, but her name is Sandy. She had twins. Her husband's name is, does she say Jew? But they just had twins a few years ago. Used to watch her channel. She cusses a lot. That's why I liked her, because, in the world of like beauty and fashion, she was one of those vloggers that was like, this is who I am, you're gonna get it. And y'all know I have a potty mouth from time to time. But yeah, so basically, I don't watch sewing vlogs unless I am trying to learn a new skill. I really, really enjoy real estate vlogs, investing vlogs, and every now and then I'll do like a beauty, like if I'm looking for a new foundation or something, I'll watch a beauty channel. But when I'm learning, as far as sewing related vlogs, the only time I really watch them is when I am trying to learn a new skill or I need to know how to do something. And it's not that I don't love you girls. Like, I love, like, Quinora. She has on her channel, she is her and her husband, and they kind of do funny shit, and they talk about finance, and they talk about their marriage and their relationship. Love that. But it's because their personality really attracts me. I find that a lot of the relationship bloggers, I'm like, girl, y'all full of shit. But, sometimes a lot of the people don't come across as being sincere. But yeah, so that's the reason why I don't really watch the sewing vlogs. And I'll probably say this again for like the 5th or 6th time. I still do support the sewing community bloggers and the people who are putting out content by, you know, picking a day and just saying, okay, today I'm gonna watch I'm gonna watch Crystal's vlogs, or I'm gonna watch So Very Joe, or Miss Myra. I'll watch, you know, like I'll just put it on, do the thing, and then like if I happen to like see, like once they start showing like, oh, I made this, or I did that, I'm like, oh, that's cute, and I'll, you know, may leave a comment, but you know, I'll go in and I like everything, but it's just really not like something that I watch on a continuous basis. What else? So on this channel, all of that to say, on this channel, I am always going to share what I'm doing, kind of what I'm doing, but this channel will definitely be taking a shift and becoming more of a lifestyle channel that will have content on. I will still share my makes. So when I sew for myself or when I sew for others, I'll still share, but it probably won't be like tutorial style sharing. It'll probably be more like start to finish, sped up, you know, so you can see the full process within like a 5-minute window, you know, so you don't have to sit for an hour or two. The only other sewing content that I may do is like if I decide to go live and we all sew together, or if I join somebody on a live and we're sewing together, then that would be more entertaining for me because it's interactive and I can talk to people. The people make it better as far as like sewing. But you'll also begin to see some finance and budgeting content from me. I share with my close circle of friends a lot. We talk about finances and how to, you know, basically take advantage of the structures that are already in place as regarding taxes and using credit cards and all of, you know, those type of finance tips that we share freely. I share freely among my circle of friends. I'm going to begin to share some of that with you all here on this channel. So there'll be, I guess, say a finance series. I'll tell you guys like how we budget for our family of 4 and travel and all that stuff. And then I also will be sharing, of course, the behind the scenes of running a business and being in the bridal industry. 2020 was not great for my little business. But, you know, I'm still very passionate about being in the bridal industry and continuing to grow. And it's not something that I'm ready to give up just yet. So, you know, y'all gonna follow me for that journey. And that is truly about it. I do want to say thank you so much for watching my content in my channel. My kids just got here. And you'll also see these knuckleheads. I'll leave the video running so they can say hi. Come on, children. Good morning. You want to say hi to YouTube?
Hi, YouTube.
So that's Ian. He's 9. And that's Eli. He's 5. And so y'all see them on the vlog. And then that's the husband. He's 40 with his old ass.
And also his name is Ian Davian Johnson.
Hey, with the government names, kid. So you'll also see family content on this channel. So this channel will be, stop tapping. So this channel will be sewing, but in a start to finish in one view kind of way. It'll be family, it'll be finance, it'll be travel. And I hope that you all stick around for it all. And again, if you don't find my channel, the content that I'm putting out entertaining, but you want to support me, pick a Saturday, put your phone or your tablet on my thing and just let it play all the stuff, or you come through and just like all the videos. Hey, don't tell people my name.
Sorry.
Okay, so that's it. I'm gonna hop off of here. I've been running my mouth real long. So thanks again for watching. Follow me on Instagram. I'm at PatriceJ715. My business is at Patrice J Bridal. And of course, make sure that you like and subscribe to this. Hey, Pop, get the black chair. Don't you put your feet on my white chair.
What black chair?
They on the back.
I'm gonna get it.
Bye, y'all.